you. Nice to meet you.
All right. Unit 4. How does the Constitution protect our basic rights? Congress has formed a congressional committee to examine the people's rights. They want to know how well they are being protected and what more might be done. As expert witnesses, you will be asked to testify on the following questions. What is freedom of expression, and why is it important to our democracy? How does the Constitution protect freedom of expression? Are there times when freedom of expression should be limited? Why or why not? Give examples. How is freedom of religion protected in the Constitution? And when you're ready, you can begin.
Freedom of expression is the freedom of petition, press, speech, assembly, and religion. These freedoms are important to help support our democracy because a democracy depends mostly on its citizens. The citizens should be able to make intelligent choices. To do this, they need to be educated. To be educated, they need to ask questions. To ask questions, they need to have the freedom of expression.
The founders and others believed it was necessary to protect freedom of expression, and that is why they insisted that this protection be in the Constitution. In Amendment 1 of the Constitution, it states, Congress shall make no law prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging their freedom of speech. This is such an important freedom that over the years the courts have provided additional guidelines to help balance the right to free expression against other important rights and interests of society.
Yes, I do think freedom of expression should be limited because it can endanger the lives of people around you. For example, if someone from our country were to give someone from another country military secrets, then it would endanger the lives of Americans and national security. Also, you may not knowingly write or print lies to ruin a person's reputation.
Freedom of religion is protected in the Constitution in the first words in the Bill of Rights, which states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. In other words, Congress may not set up an official religion for our country. Also, Congress may not stop you from holding any religious beliefs you choose.
Good job. All right, we have a couple follow-up questions. Do you think that there should be prayer in public schools? Why or why not?
I believe there should not be prayer in public schools because not everyone believes in a certain religion, nor does everyone want to publicly demonstrate his or her religious beliefs. My understanding of the first words of the Constitution is that it does not forbid religious contact between church and state, rather it protects private religious liberty. In other words, people can pray privately and do not need to pray out loud in a public school setting.
Is it constitutional for a group of people to stage a protest on the front lawn of your home without your permission? Why or why not?
No, it is not constitutional for someone to stage a protest on the front lawn of your home without permission. And the reason is because I'm going to start over. No, it is not constitutional to stage a protest on your front lawn without your permission because if someone was to nail an inappropriate sign or statement in your front lawn without permission instead of them getting punished, you would. Also, there are a few limitations put on the freedom of expression by the Constitution, and one of these limitations is that you cannot stage a protest on someone's front lawn without permission because we all have the right to privacy on our property.
Nice. Do you think schools should have the right to require that students wear uniforms in school? And is requiring students to wear uniforms a violation of their freedom of expression?
Yes, I do think schools should require students to wear uniforms because it will give them more structure, and in the mornings they will not have to pick out their clothes, so their mornings will be longer. No, this is not a violation of freedom of expression because they will have dress-down days where the students can wear regular clothes and not their uniforms.
Do you think the government should regulate the internet? Why or why not?
Regulating the internet is very controversial. Opponents to the witness claim that it threatens all of their freedom to communicate.
Some fear that giving the government more control over the internet could help with online government spy programs. However, I believe the government should be regulated. President Obama has announced that the internet should be regulated as public utility. He's asking the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, to reclassify internet service providers so that essentially the internet is not owned by big businesses but remains free to you and me. Also, if the government regulates the internet, kids like me might be safer from underage, inappropriate websites.
Nice job.
Good job.